Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to VUX World, the flash briefing, where this week we are discussing, are brands failing on Alexa and Google Home? Alexa's just going off there any minute now. Alexa, stop. We're asking that question because I come across a few reviews on the Amazon Alexa skill store of branded skills, and all of the reviews seem to be pretty poor. So I kind of wanted to ask the question this week to what you think, whether or not brands are failing on Alexa and Google Home, yes or no, and some examples of where they're doing well, examples of where they're not doing well. Alexa's gonna go in a minute. I should put you on mute, shouldn't I? Let's put you on mute so you don't do people's head in. So that's the question we're asking this week, and to kick us off, I thought I would show you an example of, the real example is when you're creating a voice-first experience, it's very similar to creating any other kind of digital experience, right? It shouldn't be about what you want people to do. It should be about what people naturally want to do themselves. So I remember hearing a story about Facebook when it was kind of launched. It was intended for you to be able to just keep in touch with people at the same university as you, for example. But as soon as you put something into the public domain and you allow people to have access to it, they will use it for whatever they choose to use it for, which may not be to keep in touch with people at uni. It might be to keep in touch with all friends in general. And this skill I'm going to kind of show you now is an example of where I feel as though the developers behind this may have started, or the brand certainly has started with what they think would be a good use case as opposed to what a user would genuinely do. So I'm going to show you, it's a National Rail. Alexa, open National Rail.
Welcome to National Rail. I can help you plan a journey or set up a commute so you can easily get travel times for a saved route.
Okay.
What would you like to
Set
do?
up a commute. Find me a train going from Tunbridge Wells to London Bridge this afternoon.
I didn't quite catch that. What would you like to do?
See, it's missing the point of what I'm trying to do as a user. Book a train.
I didn't quite catch that. What would you like to do?
Book a train.
Okay, let's set up a new commute.
Okay.
What is your starting station?
Tunbridge Wells.
Tunbridge Wells station in Tunbridge Wells, right?
Right.
How much time does it take you to get to Tunbridge Wells?
About 10 minutes.
What is your destination station?
London Bridge.
Bridge station in London, right?
Wrong.
Say yes or no if this is the correct station, or say restart to begin a new search.
Wrong.
Runcorn station in Runcorn, right?
No. London Bridge.
We were unable to find the station, so let's get some more information. What is your destination station, city, or region?
London.
Waterloo station in London, right?
Wrong.
Romilly station in Romilly, right?
What? Alexa, stop.
Say yes or no if this is the correct station.
Alexa,
or say restart.
Stop.
Okay, safe journeys.
Right, so I know what it's trying to do. It's trying to get me to set up a commute, a regular thing, but all I want to do is just book one train. It's not up to the brand to dictate what I should be able to do. It should be up to the user to dictate what they want to do. So I know that they've tried to pitch that as something that is a regular usage kind of thing. You'll set up a commute and then, that's kind of a regular routine thing. But that would have more utility if it just allowed you to book a train. Now, I don't know if that's my accent or not, where it's not picking up. I'm saying London Bridge and it's just saying Runcorn or something like that. Or I say wrong and it's telling me Runcorn. I don't know what's going on there. And it did try and solve it. It did try and troubleshoot it a little bit and list some popular London stations. But I think that the skill itself, it's an example of where It's been created to serve a particular purpose that the brand may have felt is a good idea, but when you put it in the hands of a user, the user's use case is different actually to what the brand has tried to put together. So I think that's kind of where it falls short a little bit. That was interesting. Now I wasn't expecting to do a full live demo there, but there you go. So that's, yeah, and I'll have a look at some of the reviews that it has, and it's, you know, provides scheduled train times but isn't live, and always say trains are on time. So it's basically a timetable as opposed to a live update thing. Someone said it's next to useless with 1 star. This made me miss my train. I set up the National Rail notifications to let me know the next trains. Overnight whilst I was asleep, a National Rail notification came in and didn't go away. It stayed on my home screen. This somehow blocked all of my other notifications, including my alarm. Nice. So yeah, so I didn't mean to kind of slate the skill there. The main point I'm trying to make is that this is one area that I've just noticed today, is that brands, or this brand in particular, is starting out with a use case that they think is a good use case, as opposed to trying to figure out what a genuine user would find useful. So I would just approach this as I just did, to just find out a train time and book a train ticket. That's the kind of the first thing I would try and do, is just to try and book a train, whereas it's very much pitched towards setting up a regular routine commute. So I think it kind of misses the mark a little bit there. But let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about that. Let us know what you think about brands in general in this space. Are they doing well? Are they doing not so well? Give us some examples of where it's working really well, and some examples of where you think can be improved. If you're working on this stuff, if you're working with brands, then, you know, let us know what kind of use cases you're working on and what you're finding is providing real utility to users, because I think a lot of people can learn from the stuff that you're doing. Do get involved. Hit us up on Twitter. We'll be running a poll on this on Twitter either today or tomorrow, asking for your thoughts. So you can hit us up on Twitter. You can send in your responses, video or audio, to vux.world/flash, and if you do that, we'll play them on the flash briefing throughout the week. So let's keep the discussion going, and we'll see you tomorrow.